It's our third speech, and to evaluate the speaker, third speaker, we have a gentleman. He's a banker by profession, a member of three clubs, Kimchi Toastmasters, Douglas Chai, and Wallowan Toastmaster Club. Moreover, he is the current president of Wallowan Toastmaster Club, a prolific speaker and a great servant leader. He he has to choose between Oman and Qatar when he has to come out of his country, and he picked up Oman. He says nothing to regret on his choice. Great going for 13 good years in Oman. To explain the criteria for our speech number three, please join me in welcoming an experienced Toastmaster Karthik Subramaniam on stage. A big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Anil Kumar. Am I audible?
Audible, not visible.
Yes, visible is not there. I'm on my mobile. That's the reason.
Please, please carry on.
Today, my speaker is going to give his speech on the topic, the pandemic, innovation and planning, and is going to give us the research and presentation. The speaker is expected to present a well-researched speech, a well-researched topic as a presentation. It can be humorous, it can be informational, or any other kind which he prefers. It should not be a report on whatever topic he has done the research. I will give my report when the general evaluator calls for. I wish all the best to my speaker. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik Subramanian, for clearly explaining the criteria for our speaker. And the speaker number three, and the last speech tonight. This gentleman is working with Douglas OHI for last 2 years and in Oman for last 20 years. His hobbies include designing pictures and videos virtually, and first priority is sports and soccer and cricket gaming. According to him, life is all about choices. How we choose and play our role to success is the key. And I find him very jovial person, and he cracks a lot of jokes. So put your hands together to welcome and to present the speech on pandemic, Toastmaster Barkat Ahmad on stage, please. With a big round of applause.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Is it visible? Timer?
Yes, you are.
You are visual twice. Two Barkats are there.
Okay. Thank you. Very warm greetings to fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guest, and Toastmaster of the day. A special thanks to our past area director, Toastmaster Anil Kumar, for the wonderful introduction. It is gratifying myself to present a speech of a current scenario, the world pandemic. Storm hit your weakness, but unlock your true strength. Quote by Roy T. Bennett. The pandemic is a global outbreak of a disease. It happens when a new strain of a virus appears for which people have little or no immunity. For 20th century generation, here, the pandemic is quite a new word for us. In nature, different strains of virus occurs all the time among animals. For example, current pandemic, the corona, which initiated from bat and infected cats and ferrets. During pandemic, we may not be able to prevent a flu happening. It is not in our hand. There are many things we can do to protect ourselves if a pandemic does occur. Avoid getting together or spreading diseases. Cough or sneeze into a tissue or your sleeves. More or less, it is more important that in public spaces, you have to keep social distancing. Wash your hands. It's a common thing nowadays. People who are very lazy for that. A person with wild disease should be taken care immediately with all kind of personal protective equipments that would prevent from spreading to others. With the coronavirus causing widespread panic, we would go to do well to educate ourselves surroundings about the history of pandemic and diseases, the rescue our next generation. University of Virginia historian and associate dean Christian W. Macmillan was written a book about the pandemic. It's a short introduction of the pandemic. People were astonished about the initial stage of the pandemic at December 2019. We will never have a clue what is it about, and people are still running here and there. A severe pandemic would result in a high rate of illness, and people would not be able to do any good work. This can cause to fall on world economy and almost every duties of day-to-day life. As we see, world market GDP rate has fallen down very disappointingly, and drastic downfall it is in world economic and share markets. As far as now, result Pacific will grow by a scant of 0.5%, and South Asia will contract 2.7% of their developments. Sub-Saharan Africa by 2.8% and North Africa by 4.2%. Europe and Central Asia and Central Africa by 4.7% and Latin America by 7.2%. These downstrains are expected to reserve years of progress towards development goals and tips tends to millions of people back into the extreme poverty. Here we see some of the current report of corona worldwide. Here is the report we can see. There is generally at present we have around 42,745,000 and 212 confirmed cases of COVID-19, including 1,001,150 and 961 deaths all around. It's a current report from WHO. Also, I have given a small video of the initial startage of corona from Wuhan for your kind information on the chat box. It is a quite interesting one, and everyone has to be educated on this aspect. So whatsoever, whenever you are meeting your colleagues, your friends, your relatives, etc., what is there in your mind? Dear Toastmasters, can you just tell me what is there in your mind? Can you just tell me? Anybody? Okay. What is it? When will the pandemic end? Am I right?
Yeah.
To know about it, is it a curiosity? Is it a informative? Or it is our responsibility? Here is an answer for that. And there is a small video clip for your information.
Declared a pandemic, meaning that it's spreading worldwide. The death toll is starting to rise, and everyone is asking the same question. When will the pandemic end next? They have three main options: race through it, delay and vaccinate, or coordinate and crush. One is widely considered best, and it may not be the one you think. So which strategy is best for this deadly infectious respiratory virus? Racing through it is a fix, but would be a global catastrophe and may not work at all. People can be reinfected. Crushing the virus through coordination alone is also enticing for its speed, but only reliable with true and nearly impossible global cooperation. That's why vaccination, assisted by as much global coordination as possible, is generally considered to be the winner. It's the slow, steady, and proven option in the race, seasonally. So vaccines will continue to protect people. And take heart, the pandemic will end. Its legacy will be long-lasting, but not all bad. The breakthroughs, social services, and systems we develop can be used to the betterment of everyone. And if we take inspiration from the successes and lessons from the failures, we can keep the next potential pandemic so contained that our children's children won't even know its name. Claire de
Hope you have got some answers on that one. The stubborn hope that if you just show up and try to do the right thing, the dawn will come. Stay connected, stay safe, stay home. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Varkats, for that wonderful informative speech. He deserves a big round of applause.